Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Because we always need it. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.brealtvcontest.tv. What's poppin', B? To my right, Mr. Goodlight, one DJ C minus.
Happy Monday.
Up in the treehouse crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what up? We're doing good. How you guys?
I'm good, and we are just joined now by Mr. Legs himself, Brisket King, Dustin Bots.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, man.
And we also have the pleasure of having the honorable rolling champion in the house,
Hello.
Damn.
Hydraulic.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Hold on, you're naked over there. Wait a minute. Rah.
Wow.
Well, that didn't
Oh,
make
boy.
it all the way through. Hold on. Ah, there you go.
Perfect. But yeah, happy Monday, y'all.
Happy Monday, y'all. Welcome to it. There's a few things to talk about today, as usual. One, off top, just before we signed on, maybe I'm going to say about an hour before we signed on, an hour and a half, there was an earthquake in Pasadena, 4.7. We felt a little shake up in here, but it wasn't too crazy. We hope, any people living in Pasadena that you're okay.
Yeah.
Just, because a lot of places are getting some earthquakes these days, little itty-bitty ones with some aftershocks and shit like this. I know Aton was thinking, the big one's about to happen. We're right there in right there in
Colton
the,
was
the
asking.
office area, and he was like, "Oh my god!" But he froze in his seat. He didn't bother to move to the door frame like Dom did. Dom moved to that door frame. He was like, "I'm going to the safest place, son."
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too in my house because I got like an alarm on my phone.
And I was like, if this roof is going to fall on me, it's going to fall on me right now. God damn it.
It was a good shock. I mean, compared to the other ones we've had lately, that was like I actually could feel my whole apartment move side to side pretty strongly.
Yeah, I just same for me. I was like, I was just getting ready to leave, and then I felt the ground under me move, and then I saw my window move side to side, and I was like, man, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm too many floors up, dude.
Did you say your elevator paused out?
Yeah, it did. I went to go down. I went to go catch the elevator down, and there was no power.
You
And
pressed the button. Boop. It said, fuck off.
There was no. Yeah, normally it's like, okay, there's a red dot that comes in the middle, and it's like, all right, it's coming.
That is the last place you want to get stuck. Especially if you're claustrophobic in any sort of way.
Oh man.
Oh, definitely.
Like some people could tolerate getting in the elevator because they know it's going to get to the floor. But when it's a slow, small elevator that, you feel like if you put one too many people in there, it's like not going nowhere. Those are the worst places, the worst elevators to get stuck. Now, you can always get out. It just feels horrible.
Yeah.
And then you start, if there's too many people in that little ass elevator too,
Yeah.
while you're stuck.
Oof.
That right there is like one of the worst things.
Yeah.
That's why I hate getting in Vegas elevators. It's not because there's earthquakes. I'm not tripping on that. But like, you never know when when a elevator decides to take a shit, right? And you got 10 to 15 people in this elevator, and it's already hot. in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like horrible.
Yeah, dude. It's there's I looked on whatchamacallit on Citizen, and there's actually people in downtown that are stuck in elevators.
They're stuck in elevators.
damn.
See? Probably the older buildings,
Oh,
right?
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely near the like historic or like the historic core or whatever.
Yeah,
it
that
is.
would suck.
Yeah, because the newer buildings sort of got their technology together and updated to where your chances are your elevators aren't gonna get stuck.
Yeah.
But the older buildings, nah,
I did.
no,
No, thank you.
no.
Yeah, I've been in some pretty sketchy ones myself. It's pretty scary, and I've been in some not scary, but like it's pretty sketch. And some of them, like I'd get a little paranoid, read the little card that they have, and instead of the last inspection was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, oh man, yeah, I don't know about
You know.
getting on this one again. Maybe take the stairs next time, but
Imagine,
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
lot-
how the crane operator felt at one of the buildings that's being erected right now. One of many down here in Los
yeah.
Angeles that you know
Yeah.
they're building a lot of they're putting up a lot of buildings.
Hell
So there's a lot of cranes out there.
That'd be crazy.
Oh no, thank
Yeah.
You probably really fill it up there.
That's why they get paid the big money
you. Hell yeah, right?
to take the biggest chance.
Dude, can you imagine like you're working on that structure and you're like free, and then you're walking along some beams, some steel beams, and like you got to feel that at a like crazy rate up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
that'd be no fun.
That's why they get paid a lot of money though, those guys. They get paid the big bank.
Yeah.
But you got to have balls of steel and a whole lot of confidence in your balance and all that. And you know, the job you do.
You remember that picture that it's taken like in the I don't know, the early 1900s, but it was someone working. There's a bunch of guys working on the building in New York, and they're just sitting
Oh, yeah,
there,
they're
and
hanging. Yeah.
they're high above, and they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
harness.
Yeah.
Like that shit gives me like,
Well, you have to be like that where it's up there and it's not bothering you like one bit. Like you could just, it's like second nature. It's like you're in the street and it's nothing.
Well, back-
Because if you start thinking about it too much and you start looking down,
no.
and reality sets in that you're not a superhero. I mean, look at these guys. They're having lunch on the
look
Yeah,
at
beach.
that,
but
dude.
a lot of them fell off back then too. They didn't have a whole lot of safety.
Hell yeah, they didn't have no safety.
They had
No
there was
harnesses.
There's no rope, no nothing.
You
dude.
you know
They
how
just-
many bodies went into the foundation of building and
A
bridges?
lot, probably.
Oh my gosh! And you see how small those buildings are in the back too. Like that's how high how high up
How
they are.
high up they are, man.
Man.
Well, you know, because in terms of New York, right? New York City, in Manhattan, it's basically you're on a small island.
Yeah.
There is no way that you could build out. You have to build up, which was the reason for the high rises, especially New York being like the place, the epicenter of shit, in the
Yeah.
for such a long time. More people coming to it, more businesses, got to build up because
Yep.
nobody wants to be on the outskirts of New York City.
Yeah, it's true.
Unless you got the big bucks and you don't want to live in the city, you move, towards the sticks and all that.
Yeah.
But to wheel and deal, you got to be in the city. So they got to build up.
Yeah, man. How many people is it still 8 million people that live in New York?
Yeah, probably.
Like that was always the 8 million stories.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 8.3 million in
Jeez.
NYC.
In that
That's crazy.
in that city, 8.3.
Sardines, baby, sardines. And that's why it costs so much to live there, too. Think about it. Man, yeah, the cost of living in New York, man. Whew. Crazy. Y'all see that beached whale that
Yeah,
that had to tow off the beach
No.
the other day?
yeah, Torrance.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, I saw that on the news.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a young whale, but it was 51 feet.
Yeah,
They had to peel a 51-foot whale off the beach, son.
Damn.
And that was a young buck.
a lot of pounds.
That's horrible.
Yeah. You didn't ride by it with Rojo? Heard you guys were riding the other day. Or
Jump
was it?
over it?
No, it was you and Dom,
No,
right?
me and Dom rode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go.
You didn't help pull the whale out of the water?
No.
Lazy bastards.
Come on, man.
You guys could have put chain on your bikes and put them legs to work. So,
Could have put Willie back in the ocean, man.
That
Just-
would have been quite the
That
quite
would have
the
been-
feat.
yeah.
Quite the feat.
yeah, that would have been quite the feat
Yeah,
for sure.
if I did that.
It would have took us 20, 30, 40, 50 people to do that shit.
Probably more than that.
Yeah,
I'm sure that thing probably weighs like 20,000 pounds.
20,000 pounds, yeah.
Something like
Oh,
that.
dude.
It's like two.
I mean, a 51 foot blue whale, I think it was, right?
Yeah, those things are heavy as can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it
There's
is.
there.
Damn.
Now, right here, 51 feet don't look like much, but you get that shit in person,
That's a lot.
that's a lot.
Just look at the height of the people to the left and compare that.
Yeah.
And look, that's where the fin's at. The fin is right in between the two guys, and the head is all the way to the right, Papa.
That's crazy that washed up in Torrance right there. I never
Yeah.
seen nothing like that.
Yeah, they're saying it probably was sick from something.
It got disoriented.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
yeah.
That sucks.
Swimming in there.
That right there is a portrait.
Look at that. Yeah.
All things come to an end, but he had an early end.
Great or small.
Great or small, yeah. Rest in peace, beached whale.
Bluey.
Bluey.
Bluey. We calling him Bluey over here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Bluey.
Tell Harambe we said what up.
Know what I'm saying? To the big zoo and ocean in the sky.
The ocean in the sky.
Ocean in the sky, son. She's off to the big ocean in the sky where the waters are infinite.
May you swim amongst the stars.
May you swim amongst the stars. We coming up with new shit today.
Got it today.
See, Midas, we just got it.
Oh man.
I don't know where it came from, but we got
We got it. It's here.
it. Did y'all see I was watching Stank-Ass this morning, and there was a clip of these pack of young bucks that snatched this homie up who I guess they had a confrontation with downtown. It was like a big group of kids riding, like the big rippers.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I don't know what happened because they don't explain how it sort of happened. They just say, well, these riders threw a plastic bottle of water in this dude's car and he pulls over. Dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dumb ass move to pull over,
Yes.
right? And try to get out and confront a group of like 30, 40 little young bastards running around like not giving a shit.
Yeah.
They begin to mob him. One of them hits him in the back of the head. This is what you see right here. And then they meleeed his car, bro.
Oh.
They took all his shit in his car, his wallet, his backpack, his everything. Broke his fucking leg. They broke his leg, man.
Damn, they just.
Yeah, a couple of those dudes couple of them kids gonna get caught because their faces got caught out there because there was this one dude just like filming the shit. This ain't right, bro. That was his commentary. They just fucking.
Didn't
with
like
him.
some chick come in and save him or something?
Yeah, some chick came out of nowhere, saved him.
Pulled him like away from all these dudes.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man.
Well, I guess. Yeah, man. This is the guy.
Aw.
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, thanks.
But yeah, there he goes with his broke leg.
Oh, that's over there, like right by where, yeah.
This is downtown,
Yeah,
bro.
This is, not far.
Happened on August 2nd.
Oh, it broke his leg.
Listen, if you're in a whip, right, and a pack of bicyclists or the dudes on the electric bikes or the mini bikes, and they're mobbed up and something happens where you feel like you got to say something, don't say shit.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get mobbed on. I mean, I remember a year and a half ago, probably two, Ian Ziering from 90210.
Yep.
They cut him off or something like that. Or he said something to them for, driving erratically on the street. They mobbed on his ass.
Sure did.
He got out of his car
Yep.
and they mobbed on him. Don't say shit.
Yep.
Unless you're gonna, pull something out and you're willing to like go to jail
Yeah.
to go against the mob because you're gonna have to smoke somebody.
It's horrible.
And you don't want to do that.
No.
So, like, if you encounter one, don't cut him off. Don't honk at him. Don't do shit. Just let him roll.
Go about
Just
your.
my advice to y'all.
And don't get out of the car.
Don't get out of the car.
Never get out of your car.
Don't fuck him with.
That's number one rule.
Yeah.
Stay in the car.
You know what I'm saying? If you got to push down on that pedal and get away from him, and hey,
Good.
And
so be it.
So they threw a water bottle in his car. Is that what happened?
Supposedly, that's
Yeah.
what the story was. Yeah.
But
water
it
bottle.
could have been that he cut them off or they cut him off and he honked at them. Something happened. It doesn't,
Yeah.
that the story doesn't say what actually provoked the shit. Oh, actually, now I remember they were in a group and he was trying to pass him.
Ah.
You know what I mean? And they threw a water bottle at him. Landed in his car and he decided he's going to get out and speak for his, and he got mopped up right there in the street. Nobody did shit to help him neither.
Oh man, they filmed.
They filmed. But nobody stepped up. No grown folks in the area wanted to go against the mob of young bucks.
No. Damn,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Crazy, man.
They be wildin'.
They be wildin'. Don't say shit to them.
Yeah.
Just keep it moving.
Mind your business. Keep it going.
Keep it going. They broke his fucking leg, B.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Men's breaking. Salute to the Olympics in France for having men's breaking. That was awesome.
It was dope.
To have something that's art and athletic ability mixed into one, be on that platform coming from
Yeah.
the hip hop culture. That was awesome. Judging was ridiculous.
Yeah. Who were the judges again?
I don't know. Some of them, probably got credentials. I don't know if all of them have credentials, but I gotta say, some of the scores, like I said the other day, some of the scores just ridiculous.
Frost. Okay. Fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy Leg.
Okay. I've heard of him. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 These are all the judges right here.
Wow.
All that to say that their scores were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Scores were ridiculous. Got to tell you. But salute to every competitor that did their thing, because, I mean, they put it all on the line. They made these dudes do this shit for 2.5 hours, first round robin, then, like, battling each other shuffled up style to see who got the most points. And the judge criteria was crazy because you had guys coming out doing power moves and pretty intricate shit, and they weren't giving them no votes for that. If you didn't up rock, like for instance, there was this one kid, can't remember his name, but he comes out, he forgoes the up rock because he just wants to take the head off the other homie, like was straight up like a aerial move and a power move all combined. They didn't give him not one vote in the rounds because the first the qualifiers were 2 rounds apiece. 2 rounds apiece.
Right.
When you got to the quarter and semi, it was 3 rounds or something like that.
Damn.
And just some of the scores were ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But nonetheless, there was some really dope competitors in there. Salute to everybody that represented their countries. They did that well. With exception to in the women's category, everybody was clowning Ray Gun. Right? She was like the thing over the last couple days on IG.
Yep.
Because she was the top ranked B girl in Australia, which kind of shows you they're a little bit behind in terms of the B girls in the hip hop representation. Here she's doing the Roo into the freeze. The Roo into the freeze. It's spectacular. Oh my God, it's innovative.
He's representing Australia.
She
Like that
gets
one.
10s across the board.
She's everywhere. I see her like
She's
everywhere. She's like
she's blown up.
she's like
the
the
new
hot,
meme.
like the
She's-
hot tubes.
Yeah.
She's gone viral.
Yeah.
It was everything, son.
I want to see what her competitors look like.
Oh, her competitors were. She
Like
had.
the other
There was.
Australians. What they look like.
There was a few female. Well, there was more than a few. She was getting cut by everybody, like because there was other females that were highly advanced. The girl from Lithuania, the girl from China, and B girl Ami, who was the winner. She was from Japan. They were pretty advanced. She was the one that she could.
There are people in Australia she went against to be the top Australian.
Well,
I
if
want-
she
I want-
beat
I-
if she
I
beat
want-
them,
I
what do
want-
they look
That's
like?
what I was trying to say. What they look like.
Oh my
That
god!
was the best one to see the trials of
You know,
Australia.
She brought her signature kangaroo freeze move, freeze-roo freeze. But salute to B-boy Victor, who represented the U.S., who got a bronze medal.
Yes.
Right, he got the bronze, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And Danny Dan from France got a silver medal.
He was cool.
And Wizard, because something Wizard, Jay Wizard, I think it is. I think it's Jay Wizard. Could you look that up, Barry? Of Canada, got the gold. But I really think the dude Shigekix from Japan should have been in the gold medal match. I think he beat Danny, but they said that he repeated moves too many times. It's like, how do you not repeat a move when you've been breaking for 2.5 hours, you know, like going round after round
Oh, wow.
with these guys, and it's like the competitors don't change. It wasn't process of elimination until the quarter and semifinal.
Yeah.
The qualification rounds, that should have eliminated people, and it didn't. It just it sets you up for the next round. Okay, where do you stand in the next round? Who are you going to battle the next round? And it didn't eliminate you. They just kept shuffling guys off instead of knocking them off. They should have did it like gymnastics, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they all should have came out by themselves, not battling each other.
Yeah.
But there should have been 3 criterias, because this is what they had, right? It should have been a mix of aerial moves, power moves, and freezes, and up rock going with top rock, up rock, whatever they want to call it,
Yeah.
going with all of it. And obviously floor moves going with all of it. But it should have been, okay, first round this, second round that, third round that, right? All getting judged. So you come do your first routine, boom, you get judged off that first routine.
Right.
Then the other guy comes, does his first routine. And women, it should go for both.
Yeah.
Right? One at a time, one routine at a time, get judged on that routine, not a battle, because it's in terms of the Olympics, yes, it's a battle, but it's like the way that they judged it and the way that they try to keep it too hip hop for the Olympics.
See that?
And it's got to be more like a competition where you're isolating one person and seeing their routine and what they got. Because seeing someone else's shit right after that could distract you. You should just judge it, boom, based off of that, not who did better right there. Like, who am I giving the vote to? Who am I giving the round to?
Right.
Just like gymnastics.
Right. Yeah, because I saw a couple times there was 2, like one person would be hype and another person would be like energy, different energy.
Yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
it's like art and athleticism, right? So it's like, if this guy's coming out full blasted, he's got nothing but explosive moves, and then this guy comes out and his shit is just smooth but not explosive, you have to judge those 2 things together in this format.
Yeah.
And it takes away from one's art, right? Instead of saying, okay, let me judge that for what it is. Let me judge that for what it is. And then in the end, whoever's got the points, just like, the diving, just like gymnastics,
Yep.
whoever got the points goes up. It should be like we're battling to get these points from each other To me, that part they had it wrong. You should judge it the way you judge like a Red Bull battle or one of the other ones. This is the Olympics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
just
this-
think that was like some, they should have used a different method of getting down. Come to me for ideas. I got them all day on
Olympic-
deck.
Olympic Committee.
But salute to all the medal winners. They represented the b-boy, the breaking hip hop culture, men and women. Salute to both sides of the competition, and hopefully this inspires more motherfuckers to get into it. Most especially in Australia. I think you know what I think personally. I think some Australian chicks that are like maybe gymnasts are gonna get into this shit to come back and redeem
Oh man.
somewhere when another city picks up the Olympics, because LA stank ass committee decided to forego that.
Which is weird.
That's
Don't.
crazy.
I think we should all send letters to the Olympic Committee here, or whatever one that's responsible for choosing the games for this. We all need to send them letters saying we want breaking in LA. The fuck is wrong with y'all? We want breaking in LA. We got some of the best here.
It's part of the culture out here.
Yes, it's part of the culture. That's like if they were doing this shit in New York and they didn't have breaking there.
No.
How ridiculous
That
would
would
that be?
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
Slap. That'd be like a slap to the face, just because, I mean, come on, it's where it started.
Yeah. Fuck is wrong with y'all? The United States is where it started.
Yeah,
How do you not have it here?
Yes.
Pretty
yes.
Ridiculous. Mind blowing, yes.
Dude,
You're
I-
not wrong.
I also heard that they're actually considering a plan of going car free during the Olympics.
Yeah.
That is a 100%.
No, that's not a that's
So they're going to
the
go
Except
car
for
free.
SoFi, that's the only one you can park your car at. Everything else, they're borrowing like 5,000 buses from other places,
Yeah.
bring them all to LA.
They're only
And-
going to be
and-
shit, but they're only going to be carrying the athletes down there. Everybody else got to get on buses,
Yeah,
and trains to
or
get down
ride
there.
your bike.
or ride your bike.
So in
the
those
city.
areas,
So like, yeah, so they're like trying to tell businesses in that area to try to get your workers to work for those 17 days out of their house because
Damn.
they won't be able to get to their
Karen
business.
Bass is crazy as fuck. Like
It's
they're,
crazy.
not all the
It-
businesses
it-
can work out of their house.
What of all the restaurants? And they're
yeah.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
what the
I mean,
fuck are you
Well, I
doing?
mean, there'd be people walking around. I guess that all the tourists will get business that way, but it's a big area where it's like all the different places they're doing that.
I'm
It's
cool with
free.
the lady, but that just doesn't seem like it would
Yeah.
make sense for any of those businesses.
what
They're
I
going to lose a lot of money,
Free.
It's going to create a
Gotta be-
lot of traffic too.
create a lot. Well, they're trying to have it not create
Right.
traffic. The people go on buses and trains and bikes
Yeah.
and things like that. They're not going to allow any like Uber shit.
Wow.
No private vehicles unless they're permitted because they're a part of the event in some sort of way. Yeah, they want like all spectators to bus, train, and bicycle
Good luck.
to the
Damn.
motherfucker.
I want to see that work out.
I want to see how that works.
That's
Yeah.
There's
crazy.
going to be a lot of people on the streets, man.
Like, is there like a perimeter, and then that
We should
that
just-
area you give them your car up to a certain
I-
point, and then after that point, it's like no, just bus.
I wish YouTube had their own studio still, because I'd be like, for those 16 days, we're gonna go broadcast over there.
Oh, that'd be
Coming
great.
down here is gonna be fucked up.
It is though.
But they're using, I think they're using 3 different buildings. They're using the memorial
Yep.
downtown,
Mhm.
Yeah.
the
Wow.
Coliseum. I think they're also using SoFi, right?
Yeah, supposedly I think there's so
And
much-
one other place I can't remember.
they're doing it at
Probably several places, but I mean 3 of the big places they announced last night.
Wow. I'm sure they'll do BMO, right? Like that's
Like
Yeah.
to the Coliseum.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's part of the
Oh yeah.
part of
Yeah.
the Coliseum property.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's going to be it's 4 years away, dude. It's going to be here quicker than you know.
Yeah.
You know
True
what I
that.
mean? You know, it's going to be like, damn, we're going to have the Olympics here.
Yeah. How about the way they Tom Cruise rolled up? He zip lined down. He zip lined down from the top of the roof of the party
Yeah.
to come get that flag.
He got
to do a Mission Impossible rollout to a plane.
Yeah, that was awesome.
great.
And he jumps out of the goddamn plane with the flag. It comes and hands it off to who was it that he handed it off to?
I forgot his name. He was and then he runs it over. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah. Excellent. Into the show that happened after. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Tom Cruise is unstoppable.
How old is
Yeah,
the guy? Is he,
hey,
like 60
that-
something?
62.
Him jumping out of the plane was awesome
Dude, and you know the crazy thing is he's doing his own stuff.
because he's really doing that. Did you
Yeah.
see his whole face flap when it happened? That doesn't happen with green screen or nothing like that, dog. Or in one of them little places where they can, simulate the like as if you jumped out of a plane. He actually jumped out that damn plane.
Dude, did you see his face? And he's on the motorcycle, just is going fast, and just, oh man, that's Tom Cruise.
He's showing you why he gets that 20 mil per. Know what I'm saying? Look at this. I am the man right now is what he's thinking. While he's rolling through that place, he's thinking, I'm fucking Tom Cruise.
Dude,
Yo, this is not the best angle with him.
For him, that's a great angle,
Yeah.
Pedro.
He looks super old right there.
Well, he looks super old anyway, but I'm saying
he's 62, dude.
he's 62. How old do you want him to look, Pedro? 40?
I don't know that. I'm not feeling that picture.
I mean, he's given our generation like the first like Paul Newman of like the actor that has stuck around forever and still done like good movies. But this dude is taking it up a level by doing his own stunts till this day.
You know, when
There
you
you
think,
go.
Hey, when you
Looks
think
there.
about his resume, he hasn't really done any bad movies.
At
100.
all.
No.
You know what I mean? Like a
No.
couple of the great actors have had some stank ass movies here and there, but Mr. Cruz here has not really had. I don't recall a stank movie, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't remember being.
Yeah,
I think they're all pretty good.
Vanilla Sky, Magnolia, War of the Worlds, AI,
he's killed it in all of them.
Minority Report.
Yeah.
That one he did with Jamie Foxx, where he plays a fucking villain for the first time. Really,
Yeah.
he played a good fucking villain.
Dude,
It's a total dickhead.
and my favorite, of course, was when he played in Tropic Thunder.
Oh yeah,
When he played the
Yes.
the record exec.
yeah,
Oh,
That was great.
yeah, man. He was great in that. That was fucking awesome.
Which one was the movie with him and Jack Nicholson, where he's like a lawyer with the Navy?
That's A Few Good Men.
All right. It was crazy because I saw that over the weekend at this hotel.
Oh, really?
Saying that, yeah. I was just going through channels. They had like a hospital remote. It was like a super old hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and then and yeah, I just flipped through the channels, and I thought it was like Top Flight or something like that.
Right.
But I ended up watching the movie, and as it was going, he was just the lawyer and just going at Jack Nicholson. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
You never
Jack-
seen that one, huh?
Nah,
That's a
Jack
good one,
Nicholson's
huh?
crazy.
Oh yeah.
that's
Yeah, he's dope.
You can't handle the truth, Pedro.
That's a great line. It's a great line.
That was crazy.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson, man, what a treasure.
Their speeches at each other when they went at each other. It was a good exchange. That was a good interaction there, son.
Yeah,
It was a crazy movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. Again, Tom Cruise hasn't done many stank movies. I never watched Endless Love, and I don't plan to. But I'm saying, for the ones that I've watched,
He was in Endless Love?
that was on the
Oh, it's on
thing
the
right
screen,
now.
yeah.
When
Wow.
I saw it.
Brooke Shields, though. Whew.
We gonna randomly put it
Man.
on.
Say what? Let me remind everyone, in the super chat, not just the asylum, but the super chat, hashtag BeRealTV for a chance to win a pair of VIP tickets to Rhyme Fest. See details in pinned comment. The Rhyme Fest lineup is stacked like a motherfucker mine. Atmosphere, dilated peoples, living legends, swollen members, the alchemists, visionaries, freestyle fellowship. They get down, man. You never seen them. Don't miss out. Funk Dubious, our bros, our family.
Yep.
Most of this lineup is our family and friends. Project Blowed, Blue and Exile featuring Fashawn,
Yeah.
Sage Francis, Coyote, the Shapeshifters,
The shapeshifters. What up?
LA Symphony, Planet Asia, salute, Reverie, salute, Speak, Self-Provoked, Demrick and Dizzy, my broskies, Afro, and 60 East, Nemec, Lil D, and look at the DJs.
Yeah.
Legendary abilities, Numock, Qbert, Mr. Chalk, Family,
Yep.
Dot Wave, right? That's Dot Wave or Dot Wav?
Dot wave.
Dot Wave, Concrete Saints, Orlando Cash. It's gonna be nuts.
Lou Man, what up? Hell yeah, it's gonna be on and cracking this Saturday.
Yeah. Hashtag in the super chat for your chance to win those tickets. Hashtag BeRealTV. All right. And today's National Vinyl Record Day, C-. I
Yes,
thought you
nice.
would like that
Celebrate that
because you could celebrate that. That's something you would
Absolutely.
celebrate, B.
I love the records.
Did you ever collect vinyl, Mr. DJ Ninja Moneybags?
I had like 4 or 5 records before I turned them over to someone else to DJ for us. But I had like I had that Limp Bizkit. It was that's what I had. I
Hell yeah!
You guys, that's what I had.
Hey, I love Limp Bizkit.
I had like a Limp Bizkit record. What else did I have?
So you didn't have an extensive crate of records. You had
No, well, we bought a bunch of like used ones,
Right.
But I never had the chance to really go through all these other ones. The ones that I bought was like 4 or 5,
Right.
Because I'm like, oh, I like this record, or I want to listen to it. When I started doing it, and then real quickly, that's when like the local gangsters that live next to us basically said, hey, we'll come over and DJ your parties for free and like help you make it better. So like the dudes next door they came over and started DJing.
Cool.
All right.
And they brought all their stuff.
How long was your DJ set when you were doing the?
How many times did I do it, or like hours?
No, how long did you play records for?
Oh, until like the end of the party, or until I was too wasted.
How'd you do that with 4 records?
Oh, we kept on playing like a bunch of the other records, and we had a CD thing hooked up to it. Too.
Oh, okay.
So we could play like the CD.
I was like, how do you rock?
Oh yeah, no,
for 3-4 hours with 4 records?
No. I don't even. A lot of times it's just CDs.
Okay, I see
we were doing other stuff.
You rock CDJs back then or something?
Yeah, we had that too. Yeah,
Okay.
we had all this stuff. I bought a bunch of stuff. It was like the whole place would look like a Guitar Center afterwards.
Nice.
And then like I thought someone else was going to DJ. I thought someone knew how to do that, but no one did. So like I got elected to do that for a short period of time until people came there and said this was horrible.
Yeah.
And then they took over.
All right.
So then we had real people doing it that were professionals.
All right. So you weren't too proud to get off the turntables and let them do their thing, right?
I had a great time not doing that.
There you go.
We had a beach volleyball court in the backyard. We had like,
At least you
all
tried.
types of cool stuff there. So yeah,
At least you tried.
yeah, it wasn't much of a try, but yeah, it was it was a means to an end, and
Hey, what you got to do? Whatever you got to do.
yeah.
Could someone tell me what julienne fries are?
No.
Julian fries.
Julienne fries, because today is National Julienne Fries Day.
Got no clue.
Well,
Beery, what are julienne fries?
Julienne just the way it cut like a vegetable. I mean, it's like thin.
It's
it can
cut
be-
into thin,
Yeah.
uniform matchsticks.
Yeah, but I've never seen a.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could. That's a really small little French fry though.
Where do you get those?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
That's like a
All right.
shoestring fry. Then.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Okay.
that's what. Yeah. I
thought it
thought
was-
that. I assumed they were shoestrings. I didn't
Yeah.
know they were called julienne. All right.
But Julian is maybe the person who
Interesting.
Yeah, I just thought that. Yeah.
they're like the next step up from hash browns.
Yeah, just barely.
Just like
Yeah.
before turning into final fry form.
Yeah.
They look better.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't know that. Julian's.
Yeah, Julian cut. That's good to know. I never knew that.
You got brothers and sisters, Bart?
I got one brother. Yeah,
One brother,
he's like
older.
no, 2 years like younger, kind of.
Oh, 2 years. So you're the older brother.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Pedro?
One younger brother and 2 sisters.
Who's in the middle?
My sister and my brother.
Salute to your sister and brother because it's National Middle Child Day.
Middle
Son.
child.
Salute to all the middle childs.
Middle childs.
All the middle children out there.
Oh boy,
This is your day.
Yeah.
gotta have that day.
Give them extra stuff today.
Middle Child Day.
Yeah, middle child day.
Who thinks of this stuff?
I don't know, man.
Like,
Someone thinks it out, and you
Yeah.
know what I mean, and it becomes a thing.
They're
You know what I'm
smoking too
saying?
much.
Well, the thing is, I trip is that like in order for this to be recognized as a holiday, you got to get like signatures from people, like and tell them, oh, would you mind signing my petition to get this day made? And they're like, sure.
National Middle Child Day.
We need middle child
Yeah.
recognition more throughout this country, so we could be, you know.
My father had 14 kids that we know of, so like I don't know who's in the middle. I know I'm not. I'm one of the last three from.
Wow.
No, I'm one of the last three. I'm from that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not the middle. All right. Let's see.
And it says online that Julian is a form of cutting.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think we established that a little bit earlier. Beery.
That. I'm gonna be like, would you like fries at that? I'm sorry, are they Julian cut? If not, send it back.
Right?
Get it the
Trip 'em
fuck out of here, B.
Push it, just get out of here.
Get it out of here. I don't want it. Did y'all see? Because I saw it. It was on Stankcast. This is another thing that was on Stankcast. This dude ran into a house, and there was a beehive right there on the tree in front of the house. So when he makes impact, his window is also open.
What?
Aggravated the bees,
Oh,
and they stung the shit out of him.
Oh, man.
They had to take him into the hospital after, for multiple injuries. Here goes.
Oh my! Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
So
And they haven't said if he was drunk or not yet. This is the firemen trying to, cool the bees off, make them disperse.
It's pretty smart.
Because, he pretty much infuriated the bees, son.
Oh man, that's
Beehive.
horrible.
man, dude.
Dipshit of the day, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a cartoon almost.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Bzz.
Someone put a bee emoji on the bottom of the car right there.
Hey, that is not the bee's knees, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I saw you try that. I saw
Yeah,
you
it was
try
good. It was
Yeah.
good. You know, not great, but it was good.
Hey, see,
Hmm.
you better be careful.
Beware.
Beware, yeah. That's just yeah.
Yeah, if you would have got that off with the right timing, Pedro would have just
Yeah.
splashed off. You should have just then looked at C. Might have said, "Beware,"
I thought about it too much.
and then Bart could have said, "Yeah, behave."
Behave.
There we go.
Anyway, yeah, man. I was trying to think of the series that I was just watching. Oh, I was watching some shit last night on. It's like these mob stories that they've been telling for so many years, right? You see them over and over again, told 1,000 different ways. It's just crazy. It's like they need some more shit out there to be educating people about. We already know these stories 1,000 times over.
Yeah.
But it was interesting, because it shows you the set of rules, right, that they started off with. They were from the older Sicilian guys, right? And then as the younger generations come in and the older guys start, going away or dying off, some of the younger guys are like, because there's only still a few of the old guys as bosses left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And more of the younger generation are coming up, and some of them are thinking to themselves, it is according to this story, right? That some of them were like, well, why are we doing these rules? I mean, we're right here. Screw these rules. That's where the Gallo brothers, they paid the price for this, right? But they were the ones like that came into question of the rules, and they were like, "Nah, we're gonna break the fucking rules." And it shows you as time goes on, they weren't the only one that start breaking the rules.
Oof.
Because some of them can't like deal with, once the heaviness of the law comes down on you. There's certain people that can say, you know what, I'll take this. This is the life I chose. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and go do my time. And this is what I signed up for.
Yeah.
And other guys end up flipping because they cannot take that.
Damn.
Gotcha.
And the rules start getting broken. And even like some guys that are like, towards the boss level start flipping. And they're younger generation. They're not like the
previous.
Yeah. Where most of them stood silent or they died or whatever. There was only one or two that maybe flipped, but the younger generation start flipping because they're getting, hit with like, hey, probably going to do life, son.
Yeah.
Damn.
What are you going to do? You going to do life?
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy if you watch it. I think it's on the History Channel or one of them. Fuck, I can't remember what station, but it was on last night. Part 2's tonight. It's a good watch.
I'll check it out.
It's a good watch, man.
Bring it.
Let me see. Did you know it is the birthday of the legendary Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Posse on Broadway.
Yeah.
One of the best songs still to this day.
To this day. I mean, he owned Seattle for a time.
Yeah, I'm sure he still got mad respect up there because that's like.
Oh, sure he does, for sure.
Yeah, and Baby Got Back.
Baby Got Back.
My Hoopty.
My Hoopty. I mean, like
Where
my dude has a catalog.
Yeah.
He don't just got one or two songs. He got what they call a catalog.
Dude, Square Dance Rap.
Yeah.
Milk Biscuits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was. And all those songs, boom.
I like big butts.
Yeah, you could rock those. Yeah, that's the one right there.
I like
A
big
butts
and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
Yep. I mean, hey, he's with the shits, B. Did you know it is the birthday of Del the Funky Homo Sapien?
OG.
Yes.
That's the man right there.
Salute.
He has one of my favorite albums. Is I Wish My Brother George Was Here. It's the first album he ever did when he first got signed to Elektra Records. And Ice Cube and DJ Pooh produced this record. And it's just so dope. If you go listen to that, that's Mr. Dabalina and Sleeping on My Couch. That record right there. Woo!
Dante Ross.
Dante Ross,
Dante
A&R.
Ross.
We had him on the show. Dante Ross
right.
that's a great LP.
My man Dante has had his hands on many dope records.
Woo.
He got the ear, man.
Yes, he does.
He knows the vibe. He could see it. He could hear it.
Oh yeah.
Like if he's got the vision. If he could see the vision for you, like Lord Sco, for instance, right? Our bro that we just had him here not too long ago, and he just put out an album right now, or he put out a project recently, and he played a show with us not too long ago. Dante sees something in him. He sees a vision, and you could see Sco growing, as an artist. He's getting out there. He's doing his thing, man, and that's what my man Dante does. He recognizes talent, someone who's going to be around for a while.
Yeah.
Like not someone who's going to be like, fly by night shit, like a comet across the sky.
Yeah.
You see him for a time, boom, out of here, right? Nah, he knows how to pick the people that are going to be around for a minute doing this shit and growing.
Yeah.
Salute to my man Dante and salute to Lord Sco.
He's the man.
Yes. And we'll be doing a mix after this, just so that you know. All right, my man Celos is in the house. He's gonna be spinning it up, video mix style, right here on Twitch. B_real TV is the place. All right, and if you gotta full membership at the home site, www.breal.tv. You could catch that mix there as well. And you could also take advantage of the community features, merch, and the exclusive content we be popping off up there.
Yeah.
And if you ain't seen the full episodes of the Smoke Boxes, we've added them here to Be Real TV. So if you want to check them out, make sure you check them out. Can you dig it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. It's exclusive.
Hey, shout out to Nate No Face, who's been killing it on the Loserville tour. Dude, with Biscuit and Corey Feldman.
Yeah, salute to my man, Nate.
Yeah.
He's doing things, man. He keeps it
killing
moving.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to shout him out.
Does he come to L.A.?
He comes to LA, I think, in the next week or two.
I want to see this.
Yeah, we should go.
We need to see this.
Yeah, Biscuit's been killing it, dude.
See that.
They've been, man, they sound great. They've always sounded great, but they sound, man, they're just, it's good to hear that band rocking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wes is killing it. Lethal's killing it. His cuts are still sharp as fuck. I'm like, damn, Lee.
Oh, yeah. They stay on it, man.
Yeah, man.
At a high level. You see them rock a festival, it's like they've never stopped doing anything. Like they have not missed a fucking step.
John Otto.
Yeah. I can't wait to see him again. I know we're going to run across him somewhere, some festival.
Yeah.
Be dope if we put another tour together.
Woo, now? Like,
Ooh, right now? Yeah.
that would,
Oh, my God.
yeah, that would be insane.
I'll be nuts.
You can easily wave Fred Durst because he's like the magic man.
Yeah.
Somehow, my man got the ability to, like, make something happen like that. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a guy that waits.
No.
It's like he's quick to, call to action.
Yes.
From what I know of my dude right
No.
there.
He makes it happen.
He does it on a high level, and he could make it happen if he really wants to. So, if y'all want to wave him and give him the idea,
Hell yeah.
Limp Bizkit, Cypress Hill, boom, next year, 2025.
Ooh, that would be sick.
Oh, my God.
I'll come and spin in between.
Oh, there you go. See?
You know what I'm saying?
See?
Damn.
You see?
That's what I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying? See?
That'd be the most epic
Crazy.
shit.
That would be so stupid.
Yeah.
A return. Because I tell you what, when we did Back to Basics, we were slaying them out there.
Yeah, that Napster tour is so legendary. You guys did this free tour, and it was Biscuit and Cypress Hill. Like come on. What was that, 2000? Was it 2000?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Any crazy stories from there, like that you remember of that stand out from that tour?
I mean, all the shows were just off the hook, but some of the things outside of doing the shows, but because I could tell you all that all day about the shows. Oh, they were fucking awesome. There was mosh pitting. They were, stage diving. It was nuts. That was cool because that definitely happened every night. But there was a couple times where, Fred would want me to come on stage, or I'd surprise him. I'd go out into the crowd, into the mosh pit, and I'd be in the mosh pit. And when he's doing the verse, I'd be like, yeah, from the mosh pit with the motherfuckers. And then they'd pull me on stage, and I'd be rocking with them for a second, and then I'd jump back out and fuck off. Let them do their set. But I was doing that every now and then. I'd just show up in the middle of the mosh pit, and I'm getting hit, and I'm hitting motherfuckers too. But then he'd recognize me, and he'd tell them to pull me up. They'd pull me up, put me on stage, and everybody would recognize that Be Real just came out of the mosh pit. There'd be a little pop, then I'd jump back in the show. And they were still doing the show at this point. They didn't stop doing the show.
Yeah.
That's hard.
It was just a part of the energy that happened.
Hell yeah, man.
That's the story I could tell you from that.
That's badass.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going in mosh pits left and right back then.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You want to do that now?
I'd get targeted back then, but I held mine. But I would not do it now, no.
No.
No, because if I got hit by somebody good enough, I'd probably take it really personal and probably hit them back or get wiped. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right.
that could happen to anyone. I've seen some pretty gnarly pits and some hefty dudes get wiped.
Whew. Yeah,
You
man.
know, because they ain't paying attention and somebody racks them from an angle that they didn't expect.
Yeah.
Because you ain't paying attention. It's hard.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I used to like to kind of get as close to it as possible. You know what I mean? Like, there's times I've only been in like a few, but there's times where I just like, cause that energy, dude, is fucking crazy.
It's pretty fierce. I've been in some rage mosh pits too.
Were you at the? I think I seen
I was
you
at
guys
the Olympic.
and
in there.
the Forum when it was Gangstar and Rage
Yeah.
at the Forum.
I've been in at least 5 of theirs.
Yeah, I seen you there. It was like Queens of the Stone Age, Gangstar, and Rage Against the Machine at the LA Forum.
I was with the shits back then.
Woo, yeah.
I would get in and it'd get physical. You know, I didn't mind that.
Release that energy.
Get it out.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I was working out my anger issues. You know what I'm saying? You've heard the stories. 96 Be Real.
Yeah.
All right. Salute to all y'all watching right now. Spread the word. Share the show out. Let your friends know about the Dr. Greenthumb show popping off Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Start, 5 Eastern live. All right. Sometimes we pre-record, but most of the time we live as fuck up in here. So, again, spread the word. If you're not subscribing, subscribe. Crack the all notification bell. Get notified on what is popping off over here and, you know, become a part of our community, if you will. You are welcome. And with that, we're going to get into submissions.
What?
Yup.
All right, we got a Bart's Barbecue up in here. He went to the Rams game yesterday with Ulysses.
I
You
saw
want to talk
that.
about
yeah,
that?
that was pretty fun. Yeah, we went over to the SoFi. I never actually seen a Rams game, so it's preseason, so you apparently get pretty good prices on tickets. We got those tickets for like $300, included all your drinks and all your food.
Wow.
So you were like right there on the 50-yard line, and then there was like this whole downstairs area where like you get all the drinks and all the food, and that's like right at the field level, so you can just like hang out there and, you know, I mean, like I said, we definitely drank and ate $300 each worth of stuff.
boy.
I mean,
That's
you know,
cool.
I mean, because every drink's $20, so it's like, you know, you drink 5 or 6 drinks, that's at like 120 right there. We got there like an hour and a half before it started. We took an Uber there. We definitely were feeling pretty good on the walk outside.
Seems like you would.
No. I didn't crash the set though.
Good.
Oh yeah, that was Tyrese. He's singing the national anthem.
I heard he tried to do a Marvin Gaye version
Yeah, I
of the anthem, and I guess self-admitted he you know, crashed a few notes here and there. Can you run it?
there's audio, I think. Yeah.
It's hard to tell, but yeah,
A little flat.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty hard to tell
it's a
where,
little
where,
flat.
where we were at for sure.
I could sing it, dog. It won't sound good,
Yeah,
but
you're
I
right.
could sing.
It might sound better than that, but it's not.
I don't
good.
know, man.
Can't promise you good.
I don't know.
Why don't they like just try to stick with the original? Like, why do they have to like twist it up a little bit?
Because everybody wants to push their little splash on it. It's an awkward song to sing, but it's our
Yeah.
national anthem. No one, when whoever the person was that wrote it did write it to a beat, or you know what I mean, or a specific cadence.
You're right.
Because you could put that on beat, and it ain't going to match up with nothing. That's why Marvin Gaye flipped it the way that he did.
Yeah, he was dope.
He didn't sing it traditional, and it had to be. He's the only one that sort of unlocked a modern way to sing it. And most people that have tried have failed miserably, unfortunately.
Yeah, go YouTube Marvin Gaye's version. You'll
He's
see
got the best modernized version
Yes.
of the national anthem. And when they try to replicate his, it ain't the same.
Yeah, because Marvin Gaye.
And that's what people were saying, that Tyrese was trying to do that version. It's like
emulate that.
You should just leave that alone. Don't touch it. Do your own.
Yeah, dude.
Figure out how to make it different, or just do it traditional and don't take chances, because it's a hard song to like modernize.
Yeah. I mean, I can see if he was trying to pay homage to Marvin Gaye, and by doing that, then that's cool. And matter of fact, yeah, dude.
Well, he gone.
Yeah, well, here we are.
All right.
All right, for the Insane Asylum, we're going to be bringing back a funky field tip to drop this Friday, and we want the Insane Asylum to help us choose which funky field tip to drop on Friday. We'll put a poll up on YouTube for the chat.
Yes.
So we got the funky reggae, we got the blue opal, we got the blazer, and we got the aerial.
That blue opal looks crazy.
Yeah, it does.
All of them are really nice, I must say. The reggae tip, man.
Yeah, they're all dead stock too, so we're bringing them back. So make sure you put in the vote, see which one you guys like, so we could get them to you guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the yeah.
All right, next up in here, let's see. We got Chia Cutie, and they're saying making some mean chili. Got some smoked paprika, chipotle, and dried red habaneros. There's some of the spices I put in. Also put in some cumin with the ground beef.
All right.
Nice.
Bring it.
Do
Looks
anything?
good.
Yeah.
To me, I never really like.
I don't like sour cream on
I
it,
don't either.
but
What?
I hate I hate all, like, anything that's white, almost like mayonnaise,
Wow.
sour cream.
Bolton, you better run out of here.
I was going to say, he
Like
hates himself.
Hate
cottage,
yourself, dude.
cottage cheese, I don't like that, like, by itself. Most of the.
So anything white or creamy, or just like no
I mean,
mayonnaise?
yeah, mayonnaise. That's why when they ask me on my pop-ups, like, do you have mayonnaise? Like, no, dude, I don't want anything. The only time I use mayonnaise is for, like, coleslaw, because you have to have some sort of mayonnaise in there, but it's very little.
Right.
And mine is mainly not very much in that. Yeah, I hate mayonnaise.
I just, sour cream for some things, put it on the side. I
Yeah.
cannot have it as a part of the thing.
Exactly.
I'm cool with it.
Dude, I wish we would have had it when we had that hot ass chili you brought that one time.
Oh, yeah, you could have used it as
Could
a
have used it.
middleman there, you know?
It would have been a nice little buffer to the
little buffer, yeah.
You know?
man.
Yeah, that was a hot chili day.
That's amazing. It was good.
But
That was a very hot chili day.
But,
it was delicious, though.
It was.
It was one of those things where you're torturing yourself because it tastes good, but the afterburn on it was like going to get you.
Yeah.
And then when you had the shit in it,
oh yeah,
it's going to be tough.
It's going. Yeah, you're gonna.
I've
You're gonna remember.
I've toned it down. Since
Tough
then.
times.
But now it's just like lukewarm.
You've
now.
toned it down. It's
Yeah.
lukewarm now.
You took it down.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah.
When you bringing it back, son. When you bringing it back to the stew, son,
Yeah, man.
all-
It was-
or the temple, as they.
It's
they
all
call it.
coming soon.
All
It was
right.
delicious. Shit was just hella spicy.
Yeah.
All right, no white chicks for Bart. Sorry to the ladies out there.
Yeah, no white girls for Bart.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry, ladies.
Yeah, everything that's white and creamy, huh?
But
Bolton had to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Right there, yes.
We got J Max C saying, "Yo, heading off to a leg. Is it a Temagami for the week? Got some shrooms and RSO caps ready to go. I think he's up in Canada.
There you go.
He's quite equipped.
he's ready. That's
He's ready to go up and down.
Yeah.
That's roller coaster right there, buddy.
Dude.
just enough right there.
Roller coaster.
Sorry, what?
he's.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ours.
Have a good
That's-
trip,
I was
son.
thinking the same thing.
Have a good trip and don't hurt yourself, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Using
Hey.
them funky trays wisely.
Yeah.
Remember,
All right.
safety first and then teamwork.
And we got the Cushy Monster saying, found these bad boys at the liquor store here in Ohio. The dispensaries out here that just opened up don't have anything like this yet.
Yeah.
We got the THC drinks.
20%. Cannabis water.
Cannabis water.
Like indica water.
Shit.
Blood orange.
This water's going to put you to sleep.
I like
Wedding
that.
cake.
Drink a 3-pack real quick. Boom.
right.
Sky's the limit.
Dude, see?
60. Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
He's saying he wants to see these in 50s or 100 milligrams.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Nah.
See?
No thank you.
He just wants it in one can, bro. Let me get it all.
Great. Look at that.
Take a nap after that.
Oh, it's got 2 milligrams. It's got 20 milligrams THC, but 2 milligrams CBD. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is that saying, I'm going to let you fly, son. Don't be Icarus, though. Don't Icarus out, son.
Go with it.
We got our boy Mike saying blessings to the table, kicking it off with some breakfast before work. Got that sausage, egg, and cheese, and that iced coffee.
All right.
Looks all right.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, dude,
Definitely not McDonald's. Looks pretty good.
do you have to have, like, as you start your day, do you have to have something, like everyone at the table, do you have to have that breakfast thing? Like, do you start off with, in a breakfast, like, or can it be like, you know what, I'm going to have normally a lunch type?
I could go either way, but I'd rather not have a lunch thing for breakfast. It's too heavy.
Right.
I just eat whatever's available at my
Whatever's
house.
at the crib.
Yeah. So
If there's a slab of brisket,
like
right
yeah,
there,
well, I mean, like this morning, I had like rotisserie chicken.
Well,
like,
that's okay.
on top of rice and like
Yes.
some vegetables. That was my breakfast. I
Okay.
guess, but that wasn't like. It wasn't like that was more of like a lunch type of thing, but that's what I had at like 8 in the morning because
that could have been dinner too.
Could be dinner too, but it's probably gonna be the same thing when I get home.
So
today.
let me ask this then, before we go on to the next one. You know how people say, "Well, I'll do breakfast for dinner," right?
Yes.
Does anybody ever ask that, like, "I'll do dinner for breakfast"?
I mean, it would have to be a certain, like,
Because that sounded like dinner
Yeah.
for breakfast, right
Yeah.
there.
I'm
I'm just a single dude, so I eat whatever I have
All
available.
right,
You know,
there it
I mean,
is, single dude shit.
That's pretty much what it is. Like I don't need a. I mean, if I have a dozen eggs,
But no Eggos in the freezer.
I mean,
my freezer is like so small. It's super small. Like I have a couple of frozen vegetable packs in there, and like some
No room for Eggos.
some meat. I don't ever do Egos.
All right,
I don't
cool.
even have a toaster. I don't
Just
have a
making
toaster.
sure.
Yeah, that's Tracy.
Just
Come
yeah, no, I
He-
know. I'm just making
no
sure because
toaster.
he said
no, I
he said most bachelors
have egg.
have the Eggos, and
Right.
I'm just making sure here. All right,
yeah, I did not own any frozen a breakfast type of thing. No Egos, no frozen pancakes. none
Got
of
it.
that.
Nothing?
No,
all right,
I'd rather just make them up and make them. You know,
All right,
I have a
cool.
waffle maker. I can make my own
Waffle it
waffles.
up.
if I
cool.
want
Our
to.
boy Mike here might be hanging out with Aton. He's saying he's got some yummy cinnamon rolls.
Oh, you know, I caught.
I'm mad.
Wow, that looks delicious.
Those look really good.
Dude, cinnamon rolls fresh out the
Yes.
oven.
Yes, that's the weakness. That's another weakness right
That's
there.
good.
I can have it right now.
Yeah, I could too, especially if it was out the oven.
Yeah, right there. It's just warm and fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Best.
Yeah, it's so
You know what that reminds me of?
What does it remind you of, champ?
DJ Khaled has a new Nesquik that's I think cinnamon flavored or something
Really?
like that. Yeah,
Oh wow.
tripped out.
That doesn't seem like, out of all the things he does, that doesn't seem bad.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty fire. Looks good. I showed it to Ray.
Oh shit! It's a real drink.
Yeah,
It is.
right
Okay.
there.
They're calling it another bun.
Another bun.
Another bun. Okay,
Oh,
that's clever
wow.
too.
Clever too. Yeah.
And another bun.
On brand. Give him that.
I said I'm getting
We the best Nesquik.
it.
All right.
Him and the Nesquik bunny hanging out.
Yeah,
Rap hands.
another one.
Diggy is saying I'll be rocking with the homie Bleed at this year's gathering of the
All
Juggalos.
right.
Hell yeah.
Get down.
Dude, have a great
Another
step.
another gathering in the year of the Mamba.
Last this weekend too. That's crazy.
Oh, I got.
I want to go check out the gathering of the Juggalos one year. I gotta
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Okay, we might have Marbell here. I think he's taking shots at Be Real. He's saying in the Discord, this is real chill when he wants to eat at the crib. When you're hungry, but there's only ingredients.
Again.
Yeah, you know what? I've been there. I think we've all been there.
Yeah, straight up. You just staring
Like
at the
there's a
fridge.
bunch of shit, but nothing that you could make anything out of.
God damn it!
Mm-hmm.
That happens.
Or you just know that you just want a quick bite and you're like, dude, I got to go through all this to make that. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
We got our boy Midget Mike here with a little AI art. Got that Dr. Greenthumb.
That's pretty crazy.
Look at that.
Interesting.
Got the smoke box.
Awesome.
The protectors. That's a smoke box wagon, son.
Yep.
Look at that.
Would you ever have a wagon as a smoke box?
A wagon?
Yeah.
Probably not, but a wagon for sure.
Wagon? like your tail's wagging?
'Cause that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would. You didn't hear what I said, but that's cool.
We got the Brisket King.
Oh boy, look at that one.
Overheating in there.
That's a good one.
Dude.
Oh boy,
Oh man.
That's
Match
good.
your shirt right now. It's amazing.
That's great.
that one's pretty great.
That's a, yeah.
This is like the-
Brisket.
Brisket.
Oh, brisket right there. Look at
Damn.
Put a little crown under that.
Look at him.
just the right color.
Brisket light year.
quite a 10.
And we got the real psycho.
Oh, that was crazy.
Looks pretty psycho.
We got Balls Mahoney saying, don't show up completely stoned. Me showing up completely stoned.
Stoned out.
So stoned.
Tis I.
And Balls is also saying, yo, we had to put our old mama pup down a few months ago at 14 years old, and this past week we got offered a pug puppy for free. Meet Rip Mahoney.
What's up, Rip?
Look at that one.
Rip.
And rest in peace to your
Yes.
Yeah.
What a little rip. Oh, little rips.
little Rip.
Look at those eyes.
That would be a good rap name. One of these new rappers, Lil Rip.
Little rip.
Off the Rip. There you,
Ooh. There you go.
yeah, how come no one's come with that name?
Rip.
Off the Rip.
I don't remember.
Throw him off.
Rip them off. Every song's about stealing.
Oh my god.
And Mike Lakewood is saying, rest in peace to Chico from Scarface.
Rest in peace, Chicho.
Chichi.
Chichi.
Yep.
Chichi, get the yayo. Angel Salazar. He did a lot of movies.
Yeah.
He was in Carlito's Way too.
Boulevard.
Not the shitty version. I'm talking about Carlito's Way.
Yeah.
200 TOO. That kind of two.
Two. as
Yes.
Well.
He did some good movies.
Yeah.
He's been in a few. The funny thing about it, Carlito's Way, he's dressed almost like the way he was in Scarface. What?
Yeah. He reminded me of
He
Willy
had a
Wonka.
beard though, right? Didn't he have a beard for Carlito's Way?
I don't think so. No,
Or was it? What was the movie he had a beard for then?
I don't think he had a beard.
Yeah, Carlito's. He's got a little bit of a beard. Carlito's Way, right there.
Who are you
No,
talking
no.
about?
We're talking Cheek. We're talking about
Cheech.
Angel Salazar.
Oh, Angel. Okay, yeah, sorry.
I didn't know he was a comedian.
Yeah.
Oh no way.
Right on.
He was great.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And we got Xana just picked up that Cypress Hill shirt. Got that old school pick.
Boom bang.
That was hard. That was dope.
He's also saying got that Checkmate Foo t-shirt.
All right.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was hard.
your style, dude.
Oh yeah.
And we got Mizzle 10 saying, just want to say big shout to E-Zone and High and Hungry. Thank you guys so much for the candles, stickers, and the gifts.
Yeah, smell good.
Hell yeah.
That Jurassic Mist.
Jurassic Mist.
That's dope.
All right.
Yeah, way to go, E.
That's awesome.
Oh, there's the stickers all over town.
It's burnt out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I hear a bunch of stickers got torn down.
Oh yeah.
That we put up.
People are pissed at his stickers. They
Yeah.
take up too much real estate.
Yeah.
The best is like when they took off some pole.
Yeah.
That was like high up there.
That's
He
way up
had the
there.
extension pole to get up there. You had to get like a ladder probably. To
They're like,
thing.
fuck that.
Like, are they just
It's
climbed
a
up it?
mission.
Like fuck, it was a mission to probably get that down.
They really didn't like him because they had to climb up there to get it.
Yeah.
They needed a ladder.
They looking for him.
All right, Josh Johnson is saying, thought I'd show you guys a few bongs from a smoke shop out in Ames, Iowa. Saying the second one from the left is made with real cedar, and I guess those ones are actually made by Bob Marley's grandkids.
Right on.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Those look nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Super cool.
Shout out to the family.
I remember growing up like in Minnesota, Iowa, or South Dakota, whenever you went to a smoke shop, you could never say, oh, I want like a bong for weed or anything like that. It had to be for tobacco use only.
Over here in Cali, before it was legal to call them a bong, you had to call it a water pipe if you wanted to buy it.
Yep.
If you came in and said, hey, let me buy that bong, it'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
You had to say the right word to unlock the key, to unlock the box, which is the bong now.
Yeah.
It's okay now. But back then, water pipe. Hey, can I get that tobacco pipe in the Midwest? Hey, can I get that water pipe
Yep.
here in the Southwest?
No
All right.
bombs.
We got Grant. He's saying, smoking with the slug. Got a joint, and we got the slug.
Which is
Chilling.
they almost look the same.
Yes.
It looked like a blunt to Pedro. He was like, I'll smoke it.
Pick that up.
Smoking.
Slug. That was crazy.
Damn.
That's what you could call your blunts now. Call them. I'm gonna smoke a slug right
Roll
now.
me a slug.
Create some new slang, Pedro,
Smoking a slug.
for all the slug smokers.
Has a twang.
Grant's also saying, shout to you guys setting up my new PC.
All right.
That's right.
Dope.
Dope. Excellent. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Congratulations.
We got Grant again. He's showing off some shrooms and some weed. Grant was the guy
Yeah.
that sent the picture of himself last week, shrooming
Oh,
in the mirror.
that
And he had
makes
the big eyes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Remember him?
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude had he was in his whole intense look.
Had a
Grant
good time.
Grant was going through things.
Yeah.
All right.
Tight.
He survived.
Ray says he still is going through things.
Oh, probably.
Ray ain't wrong.
Residue. Damn.
We got Ants showing off a few, let's see here, a few screenshots from Bobo's Kung Fu Theater.
Oh boy,
Tobacco pipe.
I've seen this movie.
I've seen
I have
this.
not. Look at that face.
That's a brochure.
A smug look.
Even his
with a
eyebrows, too.
smirk.
Dude.
Even his eyebrows are smirking. Yeah.
Shit.
Damn. Look
What
at
if
how-
Bolton came in like that one day?
That'd be awesome.
his vest matches his hair? So sick.
Kind of looks like Skinny Pablo.
Yeah, kind of.
A little bit. Oh wow.
Oh man,
Is that a pompadour like Elvis style?
no. Or is it? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got like a little bit of a mullet action happening there.
Short hair, then long hair in the back.
Yeah. Business in the front, party in the back.
Then Ant's saying a golf legend and Tiger Woods. We got Shooter McGavin.
Ah, Shooter. Papa. That was the best. Hey, they're doing Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Can't wait.
And another one.
Bring it.
See what I did there?
And the last one so far, Flo is saying LeBron almost took it to the chin.
He matrixed out right there. You saw that? Seeing that?
Yeah.
France.
Look at him.
That's crazy.
He's a goat, right?
Yeah, he's one of.
One of, right?
Yeah, I'll say one of.
He's not the.
Yeah, definitely not
Right.
the.
All right.
And that seems to be it so far.
A word. Okay. Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com. And we puts them on.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we do, man. Yeah. I saw that game, the gold medal game for, against France, against the U.S. And for a minute, first half of the game, it looked like France was going to take them.
Damn.
I mean, Stephen Curry got hot early and all that stuff, but he got hot again late in the game, and he put him to sleep as the little sign went, after he rained a few threes, he was doing this, like putting him to sleep. It was something to watch because, people thought they might lose that game because they were down maybe 27 points or some shit at one point.
Damn, like that.
Something like
Damn.
that. And they came all the way back
That's crazy.
and beat those guys at home.
Yeah. They were partying all right. It's just crazy.
Now, as you guys are both basketball fans, did putting all those hella good pros together produce like a great team that played together well?
Yeah, they played together well. They were like backing each other up. They had a lot of turnovers. But in the end, they were, the guys executed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were playing defense. Anthony Davis was a factor on the defense. Kevin Durant was like splashing them. And Curry, he had a slow start to begin with. When this all started, when they were playing previous teams, everybody was waiting for him to have a breakout game, and then he ends up the gold medal game being the breakout game. And LeBron, he was playing quarterback the whole time. Yeah, it was a really good team they put together. Like, all those dudes played well together. They all played the role and did what they were supposed to do. And there was only one guy that really didn't play, but maybe a couple times, which was this dude named Halliburton from Indiana.
Oh, right on.
He maybe saw minutes in a couple of games, but he got a gold medal out of it. Salute to the basketball team, the U.S. basketball team, for bringing that gold home, Mike.
Hell yeah.
Sports.
Hey, but they made an interesting point, right? Our fans here look at it like if they don't bring home the gold, it's a failure. If they get silver, failure.
Yeah.
They get bronze, failure. Whereas that's how much pressure that our guys have on them. Whereas, some of the other countries, if they get silver or bronze, they're happy as fuck, and their fans rally behind that and be like, hey, well, at least they got this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's room for improvement.
Yeah.
But we got this far, and who knows, next 4 years from now, we're going to get that gold because we made it this far.
Hell yeah.
Whereas our shit is like, hell nah. Y'all didn't bring home the gold?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Toxic.
That's how it'd be for sure.
Come on, America.
It's like toxic.
Gotta be better than that.
Dude, we're so upset. I mean, as a country, we're so obsessed with being number one.
But wouldn't you expect it, like us, like with the people we got. in
We
the
need to
NBA,
have
like,
it. Yes.
Yeah, like
We don't want to be number
Yeah.
2.
well,
No,
all
that's
the,
what I'm
they
saying.
Get paid,
We're-
you know, in the NBA, they better win that.
We're a country full of we want to be number 1s.
Absolutely. We're obsessed with that. It's like almost like we have to be number 1 in everything that we do.
Oddly enough, you know who got the most number 2 trophies or medals? We did.
Yeah. See? Number 1 and 2.
Yes, we got the most number 1s, but more than number 1s, we had a lot of number 2s.
See? That's called domination.
We had 40 number 1s. To be specific,
Yes.
44 number 2s.
I was looking at this. This is crazy.
Damn.
When you look at the other countries,
See?
a lot of
That's
medals.
dope.
Yeah,
We were second best more than anyone, and we were the first best more than anyone except for China, and we were the third best more than everybody.
we got number 1. I was looking for Mexico. I was pretty disappointed.
We are the first, second, and third bestest around, son.
yeah, they killed it.
Hell yeah. Dude, look at that. Dude, France. So France, I mean, for being in their home country and they came in number 5. That's cool.
Hey, they got 64 medals, man.
Hell yeah.
Lithuania got 1. You know where from? Breakdancing.
Damn.
The young lady, 16, 17 years old, who brought home gold for Lithuania, son.
That was
B-girl
silver.
Mika. Or Nika. It was Nika.
So she won silver.
She got silver.
Yeah. That was
That's the only gold they got. Was her silver medal. Sorry, not gold, silver.
What about the girl that just
She should have got gold.
yeah.
Or no, I shouldn't say she should have got. She could have got gold.
There you go.
But who she was going up against was just so clean.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Pretty dope.
She's good.
What do you think of that there's the girl that just had her bronze medal
Oh yeah.
taken back because
Well, the U.S. Olympic Committee are like refuting that, and they got video with the timestamp on it to prove that they put in that request within the time they were supposed to. So now they're reviewing that. So she'll probably keep her medal. If all that's true, that they got it time-stamped as
Yeah.
to when they put in that review, she's going to keep that medal. It's just extra drama.
it's like over 4 seconds.
Yeah. That's what they say. But
Yeah.
the committee who is keeping track of that for us says they got proof because it's time-stamped
Wow.
13 seconds before, the expiration time.
Wow.
So
You trying to play us?
trying to play Jordan's medal out right there.
Damn.
I think she's gonna keep it though.
I hope she
It'd be
does.
fucked up if she don't. All right, and with that, we're gonna get into the Insane Asylum. You got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, pop it off, B. And once again, I remind you, in the super chat and in the super chat only, hashtag BeRealTV for a chance to win a pair of VIP tickets to Rhyme Fest. See details at pinned comment. You can check it out right here.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, we got Grumpster saying, "Damn, Bart, so no ranch or blue cheese for the chicken wings."
Oh.
Hell no.
I do bring those out for the other people when they buy it
How
off.
many people do you see use them? Let's just say you got 10 people. How many people do you think really use the ranch and what was the other one?
Blue
Blue
cheese?
Blue cheese, yeah.
I mean, if you got carrot sticks with it, they definitely probably use it for sure.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people do. They'll use one or the other. But if it's just the chicken wings, I mean, not that many people ask me for it. That's why I know not a lot of people don't need it because I don't put it out there on like the
Do you
table.
use it?
No, I don't use any of that stuff.
How about you, Pedro?
Nah, no blue cheese, no ranch on nothing.
How about you, C minus?
A little ranch every now and then, but not, it's doper without.
How about you, Bolton?
Blue cheese.
What about you, Ray? Blue cheese. He wants the cheese.
Ranch.
And he
ranch.
wants the
See,
ranch.
that's what I'm
All right.
saying.
How about the Dominator?
He says ranch.
Yeah, there you
ranch.
There you go.
Okay.
Ranch dude.
I mean, I'll do the ranch of it between those two, but usually it's just a carrot sticks or something. I don't like putting my
Celery
chicken,
too.
Yeah, celery. I don't put my chicken wings in there.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Gross.
We got our boy Johnny giving us the hashtag BeRealTV saying love to everyone at the table and the Treehouse crew.
Up to you, man.
Salute to you.
And we got DJ Paz saying salute to the table, Treehouse crew in the asylum, giving us the smoke and giving us hashtag BeRealTV.
Smoke.
Smoke it
What
up.
up?
Zelda is saying back to school equals work on a Wednesday and less live for me.
All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And we got Tom Cruise in here saying, I ain't got no bad movies, punks.
Ah,
There you
there you
go.
go. Thanks, Tom.
I think we agreed.
Thanks.
I don't know why so aggressive, Tom.
Dude.
Settle down.
All right.
Illicit is asking, Bart, would that Torrance whale fit in your new smoker?
If we cut it in half, we probably could fit half. If we cut it in half, we could put half in each side.
If we halved it, huh?
Yeah.
Smoked blue whale.
Because 55
Smoked
feet,
blue whale.
Yeah, we cut it in half. We could put it in there.
I mean,
Awesome.
it's kind of
This
illegal.
weekend at the pop-up.
Dude, that would just
Whale burgers.
Oh my god, that'd be so gnarly.
Whale tacos.
You're gonna smoke bluey.
Yeah. I'm not gonna smoke the blue.
Isn't
We
that
got some
illegal?
blue whale tacos. Pop it off.
I think it's illegal to serve whale, right?
Yeah, probably.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how that would taste. That must be gross.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fat on there.
Yeah.
So
A lot of
Many
I don't know.
fats, G. Many fats.
a lot of people use it for stuff, but
It's horrible.
not us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
All
says the sale of whale meat in the U.S. is illegal.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeez.
Fuck that shit.
But in some places like the Arctic, Norway, Iceland, and Japan, they still kill and eat them.
Yep.
Yeah. Survival.
Gross.
We got Stu Beats saying, Yo, B, blessings and good vibes to you and the table. Can we get a moment of ohms?
Sure. Why not? We haven't. We we might need those,
I
man.
think you're right.
Hey, chill out, man.
That's great.
I feel chilled out, man.
That feels so good.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here.
All right.
Xanadu is saying, the music, the breakdancing music was breaking my heart. None of that breakdancing music, saying all that breakdancing music was whack.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Here's
I don't
some
agree with
bangers.
I heard some bangers up in there.
Yeah,
There was
I
a
heard-
couple that maybe didn't need to be in there, but a lot of it was, I thought was good.
Yeah.
I felt like they didn't need the two MCs.
Yes.
That was the other thing. Like, get rid of those guys. It ain't about them. They don't need to pump up the crowd. These people are going to be pumped up by the guys and the girls coming to, like, do their thing. They didn't need that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We got Michael up in here saying, Yo, be real. I have a lot of roar bongs, but I need a Cypress Hill roar. That's what he's saying.
All right. Cool.
We got Ask a Bum saying, C- reminds me of literally every stoner friend I had in school. And he's
Yeah.
asking, be real. Who gets more cameo request, you or Send Dog?
I don't know. Probably I do. Features he's talking about. Right? Is that what you're talking about? Features?
I'm thinking so, or he's talking about that Cameo app.
Oh, that I couldn't tell you if it was that. But features on songs, I probably get more.
And we got OG Tony's asking y'all, who are y'all most stoked to see at Rhyme Fest?
Dilated, Funk Dubious,
Yep.
Freestyle Fellowship, Alchemist.
Yeah.
I mean, just to name a few.
Living Legends. Mr. Chalk.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. I'd be killing it. What up, Ant? Slug.
You got Demrick. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Blue in Exile too. Hell yeah.
Coyote.
Planet Asia.
Dude, reunion of swollen members from Canada. Matt Child and them.
Yup.
Reverie.
Reverie, hell yeah.
Damn right.
And we got Karina saying, Happy Monday, y'all. Saying, Franco and I can't make it to L.A. till Sunday. You'll have to pull our names out of the Rhyme Fest contest. Crying.
Right on.
Oh man. That's
I hear that.
Chill Zoe is saying, B-boy competitions always have a certain degree of conspiracy. Also, in other Olympic competitions, there is disagreements in scoring.
True that.
okay.
I don't know if there was any conspiracies, but it just seemed that the scoring was not.
Yeah.
It was just a little off to me. But
Was-
I mean, hey, it's subjective.
Scores weren't scoring.
Jay Money is saying, Yo, B. It's called American Godfathers, The Five Families
There you
on
go.
the History Channel.
There you go. That's the one
Okay.
that I was watching last night.
American Godfathers.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
the five families.
Okay. I'll check it out.
History's on. No, that's not Geo.
It's on the History Channel.
Yeah.
It's
And,
its own thing.
Diggy is asking, do you guys know about Wacko the Kid or Airhead's weed brand?
Can't say.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it.
Not
I'm
familiar.
gonna have to check it out.
And Sega Sonic Blue is saying, salute to the table, happy Monday. C minus fan 4, great vinyl set to celebrate Vinyl Day today.
Oh. Cool.
Did you do a vinyl set or not?
No, I didn't do a vinyl set. I was not on today, but I did last vinyl set I did was Funk Freaks.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. So we did that. Dro was there, and
awesome.
Maybe he's trying to get you to do it.
get me to do a vinyl set. Maybe. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Bring it.
No promises.
Sega's also asking, do the new Twitch video rules affect the Monday mix? I don't think so because we don't keep our videos posted at all,
Yeah.
and we don't allow anybody to clip any of our DJ shows on Twitch or anything like that. So I don't think it's going to affect us.
We'll see what happens.
Big shout to our boy Christian. Thank you so much for the super chat. And we got Kulo Breaker. He's saying, what happened to Raucous Records?
Ruckus. Or Ruckus?
I don't know. I can't say.
Yeah. I mean, I knew him for a while, but I don't know exactly the reason of the demise of it. But they had an amazing roster for a while, for a long time. Most Def, Black Star, Company Flow. So many dope.
We got Eek Mo saying, we watched The Outsiders in school with Tom Cruise. They had a crazy cast.
Sure did.
Man. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
That was mandatory for us to read, like in
Yeah.
school.
School made you read that, huh?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
one of like of many books that you needed to read.
S.D. Hilton.
Hinton.
Hinton. I was just like,
Bolton
Paris' mom.
knows.
She has great books.
Yeah.
That was then. This is now. The Outsiders, Rumblefish, Tex. That's
Rumblefish.
great. Taming the Star Runner. That's another great one.
Yeah, Rumblefish. Francis Ford Coppola, I think, directed that movie version of it. Rumblefish with Matt Dillon, Diane Lane. That was. It was a shit.
It's a weird movie.
It is. It's very over dramatic, but
Yeah.
I get it.
I've
But
actually never seen that movie, and I think I've seen a lot of movies, but that one I've not.
you never seen Outsiders? I mean, Rumblefish.
No, The Outsiders, or no, read the book or not that. No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the Outsiders. Never seen that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to go watch that.
You should watch it. It's a
Yeah.
good one.
Bring it.
Rumblefish has Mickey Rourke.
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, this is kind of it's not as good as the Outsiders.
No, Rumblefish was like, eh. Look
Yeah.
at
Nicolas
Mickey.
Cage.
He looks crazy.
Nicolas
Dude.
Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Everything.
Look at him, bro.
Too many surgeries to the face, man. Should have just left his shit alone, man.
71.
71.
Damn, he's 71.
Still going strong.
He was a man back in the day, man. He's still a great actor, though.
Yeah, for sure.
And Kulo Breaker's giving us the I Love Madonna.
All right.
Madonna.
We do too.
Shout to Jonathan in Studio 518 and Zelda. Thank you guys so much for your super chat.
Thank you very much.
Grazie.
Brooke P is saying Isaac Hayes' family is suing Donald Trump over copyright infringement for 134 times they used his song on their campaign.
Heard about that.
Dang.
I think they're asking for like, what was it? I don't know. It was like $3 million or some shit like that. in licensing rights.
Damn.
Hey, man.
Because they used it 15 times. Is that it?
Sheesh.
Something like that. Or how many times, Bolton, did they say they used it?
134 times.
134
Wow.
times.
That's a lot of times.
Sounds reasonable
Yeah.
for a president or a former president.
You gotta pay.
Give me my money.
Is it $3 million they're suing
Yep,
for?
3 million.
Yeah.
Damn.
That ain't that bad.
Just wanted to make sure I did that right.
No, they could pay it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they could totally pay that. They got the monies.
Trump got it.
Now, if they weren't like broadcasting any of that on TV, could they still play that song or not?
No.
No, okay.
Still no.
Okay.
Because not okay. So like, if you're just using it as a campaign, you're just using it, trying to get everyone up. But if once you broadcast that campaign, then you're dealing with the like rights, television rights, and all that shit.
You got to sort of do it
Clearance.
beforehand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotta get different clearances to go on TV.
It's only when you're worried about them saying no when you ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
That part. That part.
Shout to Ceaseless. Zelda again, she's saying, I will still watch the Dr. Greenthumb show every day. And Ask a Bum is saying, be it, you ever witnessed J-Lo being rude to waiters?
No. Never seen that in my life.
And that seems to be it so far.
That's a question.
Yeah, right. What a random question.
Hey,
I know.
I really never hung out with J-Lo to ever see that.
so yeah, so
So,
Yeah, this past weekend I was at her dinner party.
yeah. I was at the barbecue this weekend,
Oh,
and
She was yelling at Bart.
I was doing smash burgers.
the only time I've been in a place that she's been in at the same time was way back when they were doing In Living Color. I went on set, because I can't remember who was actually performing there, but went to see them, just drop by, and I was allowed to do that. And she was one of the dancers then, but I didn't meet her then, so it's like that was probably the only time we were in the same place at the same time.
fly girl.
So I'd never seen her act rude to nobody.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
All right. Yeah. Well, more come as we go. So we'll see it when we take it in terms of the insane asylum and what y'all bringing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Deadpool yet?
Oh yeah.
No, I have not, but I've heard good things. I've heard
Yeah.
great things.
What do you think?
It was great. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, just to see that level of violence in a Disney movie.
Yes.
So this is something Pedro would love.
It's like
I
it's,
saw it.
You say
it's
you
just
say
like-
violence, and I see the twinkle in his eye.
Oh, I
over
mean,
there.
it's just like, it's like Kill Bill meets like some other movie. I mean, it was just like everywhere. He was just like messing people up. I mean,
Man.
and it was just like it was great. And then all the cameos on it was really it was a good movie. I don't go to many more movies anymore after before I did before the pandemic, but after the pandemic and during it,
You decided to slow it the fuck down. Yeah.
I just didn't go to them anymore. I didn't find them that interesting to go to at some point. So like, but I saw that one because I'm like, I got to see that one because I like Wolverine. I like Deadpool. So
It was great.
it was great. I saw the 3D one. So like you put the glasses on, and that was the only one that was available at the time I wanted to go. But yeah, it was really cool in the 3D because I mean that actually worked really well. So like you had like the whole thing all just like the blood was like coming right at your face and stuff. And, like
Claws.
there was some crazy stuff. It was pretty good.
You know, I can't really wear 3D glasses, but I remember for a time, and they still do this. Obviously, they probably got it better now, but they were making actual hard 3D frames, right?
Hey.
As opposed to those little plastic or whatever cardboard.
The regular paper ones.
Yeah, those shits I could never wear. But I remember there was this company trying to do 3D shit where the LED screen, or what would have been like an LED screen, right, had actual 3D graphics coming off of it. So like when you're watching an artist, if you got these glasses, the further away, the further back you are, the effects hit harder of the 3D.
Ooh.
Right. I remember one of my friends was working with this company that was doing that sort of shit so that artists could do a 3D show. But the problem is manufacturing all the glasses. Because, some people tend to throw shit away immediately, and how much are those glasses going to cost per head?
Yeah.
And are people going to buy them? Right, coming into a concert. Do I want to watch this in 3D? Nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know if they probably never figured it out, but it was dope. Because I got a test run of it, and that shit would be dope with those actual fucking hard frames. They look like your glasses, but they had a tint of the red and a tint of the blue. It wasn't like, it wasn't the paper.
Yeah, it wasn't like the super hard separation.
Yeah, it's not
like,
the super hard separation shit with the way that you have those paper glasses with the blue film and the red film.
Yeah.
So that
the one in the theater, they're just clear glasses they give you. Like
now.
it's all hard frame, but it's like just clear.
Yeah.
It's like a regular
so like those ones. So
like regular. It's not like paper. It's like
right.
plastic.
So those glasses.
Yeah.
Were the ones that they were using to test the 3D technology. So if you had like a stage show and everybody was watching that show with the 3D glasses, the shit that was coming off the LED screen would pop out. Just, I don't know if any artist ever utilized it, but I definitely saw it and thought, man, that would be dope at a stoner like type of event or a Grateful Dead thing or some shit like that.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, something like that. It's like a visual thing.
Oh yeah,
You could watch the show without the glasses, and you're gonna enjoy the show. But if you wanted the shit to pop out at you,
that'd be a trip.
Yeah, especially if you're on mushrooms.
Yeah,
Then you put them on,
dude.
Yeah,
I did mushrooms watching Missy Elliott play and Flying Lotus at a festival in downtown. That scene, they were on LED screens. That shit looked great. I tripped hard.
I bet you did. How about you? I think there's another one right here.
Yeah, we got a couple here. We got Ask a Bum. He's saying, I'll explain. He's saying, apparently J-Lo is known for being very rude to waiters, hotel staff, construction workers. He's saying waiters in Vegas hate her with a passion.
Ow.
for the bread.
Ouch.
Reputation.
That's J-Lo, homie.
Yep. All right.
GDP Smoke is saying, salute to the doctor and the highest crew. I'm taking hits from the bong and alien banana rosin rips out of the Puffco.
Nice.
What's up, GDP? Been a minute.
And he's saying, B, thoughts on Canelo Crawford fight?
It's gonna be a good one. That's my thought. They're both pretty fast. They both hit pretty damn hard. They both are feeling themselves right now. It's gonna be good.
And that's, we got a Aton in here. He's saying everyone should expect Dustin to be dressed up as Wolverine for Halloween this year.
No way,
Yes,
dude.
please.
Why?
Why is that?
Why? Yeah. Why should Dustin be Wolverine?
I'll be like the Buzz Lightyear, maybe. I'll see if I can figure that out.
You haven't done that yet.
Never
huh?
No, I haven't done it yet, so
That'd
maybe
be great.
E-Zone's been wanting you to do that for years.
I know.
You gotta look that now. Look for that now.
I am. I've been looking for that.
All right.
Have you?
Yes, I actually have. Actually have.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do the excuse last time that I couldn't get it in time, which was the truth.
You got
Yeah.
plenty of
But
time right now.
I got plenty of time now.
Anytime I see you, I'll be like, "You got it yet?"
Yeah. Pedro's
I'm
gonna
looking
be
for
on-
like a really good Buzz Lightyear outfit.
Pedro's gonna be on you. Pause.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
It's 2 months. To Halloween is like 2 months, right?
You should wear it while you're riding the bike.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be
Oh.
amazing.
dude.
That'd be hilarious.
Or you should get a Captain America costume and then ride your bike. That'd be dope.
Task,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Figure it out.
Two, you got
You're a
two
fool.
options now.
Pedro, you're a fool for that.
Yeah,
That'd be
dude.
crazy. Match the
That'd be
bike.
crazy.
Damn, bro.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be
You
dope.
know, you're committing to wearing the Captain America suit because that's
Not,
like,
well, not.
you know,
I'll do the Buzz Lightyear. We'll see about the Captain America.
We'll scratch that one off.
you need a couple of years to get the slip
Yeah.
down for the Captain America suit.
A year after I do the bike riding, we'll
There
see
you
how
go.
I look.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then make it do the Captain America.
Yeah. The
Get a
Captain.
giant shield.
That's like a bodysuit, Pedro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Not if you get the right one. There's probably a proper one that'll fit.
What?
Be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
All
Got the
right.
one.
God damn.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's more late.
I think Buzz Lightyear is more attainable
All right.
right now.
Start out with Buzz.
Yeah, you can do it.
Captain
It's always good to start with a buzz, dog.
Bam, what B said.
All right, next.
Shout out to Eric V. Thank you so much for your super chat. And we got Ask a Bum again saying C- would have been in Weezer.
I love that band.
Weezer.
I got my hash
Yeah.
pipe.
Yep. And yeah. They did a great job on remaking Africa.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. The
it
Teal
was
album.
a great Toto song to begin with, and Weezer came and killed it too.
Yeah, man.
They didn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know, because some remakes, they ain't nowhere near as good as the first one. They fuck it up.
They can.
Always
Yes.
fucking.
And some people take it a different direction that make it dope. These guys sort of rode the line of the original, and they didn't fuck it up. That was great.
Yeah, it was literally it was Weezer covering
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah, I wouldn't skip neither of them.
No.
No.
And then to repay them, because Toto thought that was cool, they covered Hash Pipe.
Did they now?
Yeah, it's dope. It's online.
Toto covered Hash Pipe.
Yeah, they did.
That's awesome.
It's rad. It sounded rad.
So, take some of this. We're going to give you a little some of that.
Bam. Toto covering Hash Pipe. That's an amazing.
All
it's on-
day, B.
It's on YouTube, dogs.
Yeah. That's going to be good. Word up, man. We want to thank everybody for getting down with us right here on the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Make sure you check out the mix show after this show on Twitch. B_real TV is the place. DJ C-Los and myself, we're going to pop it off with some video mixes today. So, everybody on YouTube, come on over to Twitch if you got an account. Or if you're a member of the home site, www.breal.tv, you could check it out there too. All right. Peep game. You're welcome to it. We invite you.
Bring it.
And, thank you very much for your time, energy, love, and support. C-, you got shout outs?
Shout out to everyone here at the table. B, Dustin, Dro. Shout out to the Trias crew, Dom, Ray, and of course Bolton. Shout out to Aton. Shout out to Javi Lopez. Shout out to the Strong One. Shout out to E-Zone. Shout out to everyone that watches. You can follow me at C-Fan4. All the social medias. Maybe since it's Vinyl Day, I might do a little something tonight on Twitch. I'll play some records. Just keep your notifications on because that's where you'll know. But everyone, have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow. And word. What up, Dro?
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's watching Twitch, Discord, YouTube, everyone here at the studio, at the table. Keep watching Monday through Friday from 2 to 4.
Okay, so when we asked the question, which funky field tip should we drop on Friday, it looks like most people are saying the blue opal.
All
We got
right.
46% of the chat saying the blue opal.
Yeah.
All right. Blue Opal it is.
That's a good looking.
Which one came in second?
The one that came in second, let me check here, was the funky reggae.
All right.
Yeah.
Then the
that's a good one, too.
blazer, and then the aerial.
Sick.
You didn't expect that, huh?
Nah.
Good one.
You didn't.
Amazing.
Amazing. Which one did you think was going to get it?
I thought it was gonna be the
I thought it was gonna be the funky
the
reggae.
Ariel.
Man. All right.
I thought it was the right guy.
All right, Bart. Shout out.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me on the show today. Shout out everyone here at the show, and shout out for everyone watching the show. Oh yeah, I do have an event actually. Finally, on September 1st, Labor Day weekend, I will be doing barbecue again and burgers.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of catering up until that point, but that'll be the next time. So you can pre-order on the website at bartsbarbecue.com or go to the Instagram account barts.barbecue spelled out. And yeah, pre-order your food because if you don't pre-order, you're not going to get none because it's pre-order only. So it should be a big weekend because it's Labor Day. So get your orders in now. And yeah, thanks for having me.
Be fearless in following your dream. Swallow that.